Eric Dane, the charismatic and versatile actor best known for his long-running role as Dr. Mark Sloan on the medical drama Grey's Anatomy, as well as more recent appearances in high-profile series like Euphoria, has made the difficult but understandable choice to step away from attending award shows and major public events. This decision stems directly from the harsh physical realities imposed by his diagnosis of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, a devastating progressive neurodegenerative disorder that relentlessly attacks the motor neurons responsible for controlling voluntary muscle movements. ALS, often referred to in the public eye through awareness efforts linked to figures like baseball legend Lou Gehrig or more modern campaigns such as the Ice Bucket Challenge, gradually leads to muscle weakness, atrophy, and eventual paralysis. As the disease advances, it impacts essential functions including speaking, swallowing, and breathing, making even routine activities increasingly challenging. There is currently no cure for ALS, and treatments remain limited to slowing its progression and alleviating symptoms through medications, physical therapy, assistive devices, and supportive care. For someone like Dane, whose career has relied heavily on physical presence, expressive performances, and the demands of red carpet appearances, travel, and public speaking, the toll becomes profoundly limiting. The actor, now 53 years old, first publicly shared his ALS diagnosis in April 2025, a revelation that sent shockwaves through Hollywood and among his dedicated fanbase. In the months that followed, he has been open about the disease's rapid impact on his body, including the loss of function in his right arm, which he has discussed in interviews as a stark marker of how quickly ALS can alter one's daily life. Despite this, Dane has continued to advocate fiercely for greater awareness, research funding, and support for those living with the condition. His efforts have brought international attention to ALS, highlighting the urgent need for advancements in a field where progress has historically been slow. One of the most poignant recent examples of how ALS is forcing Dane to adjust his commitments came on January 24, when he was unable to attend the ALS Network's Champions for Cures and Care Gala in Pasadena, California. This event held special significance for him, as the organization had named him Advocate of the Year, an honor announced back in September 2025 in recognition of his leadership, compassion, and ability to draw global eyes to the cause since his diagnosis. The ALS Network praised Dane for using his platform to humanize the disease and inspire others, noting that his openness has encouraged conversations about living with ALS rather than merely succumbing to it. Unfortunately, the physical demands of attending the gala, travel, prolonged sitting or standing, social interactions, and the emotional energy required, proved too much. A spokesperson for the ALS Network addressed the situation with deep respect and understanding, explaining that Dane had genuinely hoped to be there in person to accept the award. However, due to the physical realities of ALS, he simply was not well enough to make the journey or participate fully. The organization expressed profound gratitude for his ongoing courage and commitment, emphasizing that they honored him fully that evening despite his absence. In a touching gesture, Broadway star and Grammy nominee Aaron Lazar stepped in to accept the Advocate of the Year award on Dane's behalf, ensuring the moment was still celebrated appropriately. This incident is not isolated. Dane has previously had to withdraw from other high-profile appearances tied to his career milestones. For instance, he was unable to join a planned tribute to Grey's Anatomy's longevity at the Emmy Awards in September 2025, even though producers had announced his involvement as recently as days before the ceremony. Such moments underscore the unpredictable and unforgiving nature of ALS, where plans made in hope can be upended by sudden declines in mobility or energy. Yet Dane's story is also one of resilience. In interviews, he has expressed optimism, stating that he does not view his diagnosis as the end of his personal or professional narrative. He has continued working where possible, including guest roles that align with raising awareness, such as portraying an ALS patient in an emotional episode of the NBC series Brilliant Minds. The broader implications of Dane's public journey with ALS extend beyond his individual experience. Hollywood has a history of actors facing health challenges. Think of Michael J. Fox's Parkinson's advocacy or Selma Blair's multiple sclerosis journey, and Dane's willingness to speak out adds another layer to this tradition. By stepping back from award shows and similar events, he is prioritizing his health and quality of life, a choice that many in the public eye find difficult due to career pressures and public expectations. His advocacy through organizations like the ALS Network helps fund research and provide resources to families affected by the disease, turning personal hardship into collective progress.